Hello, this is the daily for Thursday, November 21st, 2019. So the first card that I pulled here is the Hermit. So what the Hermit is saying for air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Hermit talks about, you see the old man that's carrying a staff in one hand, right? And he has a lit lantern in the other. Now, in that lit lantern, there's also a star with 6 points on it. It feels like this is telling you that, yes, you are in a phase of introspection right now. You're drawing attention inwards, okay, or within, to kind of do self-reflection. It also is like you are looking within for answers to certain situations. You need space, or you're wanting a break from some people or a situation to kind of clear your thoughts, clear your head, kind of get your own perspective on things. You are definitely doing some soul searching here as well. You are seeking the truth in a matter. It also talks about you pulling away from drama in your life or people that create drama, as well as society, or pulling away from social events or things. It's almost like you just don't want to be bothered right now, air signs, and it's talking about you being indecisive on who you can trust and who you can't. It also feels like there may be something coming up where you may turn somebody down on an invitation. So that's what's coming up for the air signs currently. I also feel like air signs, where love is concerned, you may be going back and forth with a partner in a particular situation right now, not quite understanding their point of view or not being open to try to see their side of things or the way that they think about things or the way they metabolize things. You can't expect air signs somebody to think the same way you do, or having such a broad spectrum, or giving such a big variety the way that you do with a lot of different things. So air signs, for today, respect other people's opinions, allow people to have their own opinion about different situations, allow them to stand in their beliefs, and you stand true to yours. So that's what I have pretty much for air signs today. There's going to be an opportunity, air signs, as well. When I talked about the star inside the lantern with the 6 points, that is the seal of Solomon, right? The symbol which represents wisdom. So you definitely have the wisdom that you're taking with you to a certain destination or to handle a certain situation. It definitely talks about the staff, which, the staff, the stick, the rod that he's holding is, it depicts authority and power. So it is saying that you are standing strong in your truth, okay? So that's one of the blessings or one of the good things going on here. The next card that came up, which is for fire signs. Fire signs, you in fact have received the sun. And the sun card, which I'm going to pick up for you here. So, hold on one second. I can't hold my phone and do that at the same time. But I will tell you that with this sun card, it's not a bad card, so it's not meaning bad things, okay? With your sun card, this sun card presents a feeling of optimism, fulfillment. It also, fire signs, represents the dawn, which follows the darkest of nights. Okay, in other words, whatever went on that wasn't so great in your life, or whatever was kind of gloomy, or a situation or an outcome that didn't work for you or wasn't what you hoped it would be, it is saying that the dawn is now coming, and the dawn does follow the darkest of nights. So in other words, there is going to be new light, new hope, new inspiration. The sun is a source of the light, right? Of all the life on our planet. It represents life and energy in itself. So this is talking about you still being able to breathe, even though something may not have went your way, fire signs. It is talking about life in general, okay? You're still breathing. You're still able to make changes or make a difference in a certain situation or an outcome. It is truly a symbol of our innocence, as you see with the child on the horse. It definitely represents the happiness that occurs when you are in alignment with your true self. Sometimes we get off that alignment because we don't want to admit certain things, or we don't want to take ownership of certain behaviors or attitudes, or judgments that we may have made on other people. It's kind of a time, again, speaking about self-reflection. So even for the air signs, they had something similar with that. The child is naked here, meaning that he has absolutely nothing to hide. So it's just trying to show nature, natural, meaning there's no falseness. Fire signs, you are not putting on a front or trying to pretend to be anybody else than who you are. Or maybe even somebody you're dealing with is going to come towards you who is going to be very honest and sincere. They are not going to put on a front and pretend that they are somebody else. It also feels like there's a lot of purity here, which is emphasized through the white horse upon which the child's riding, right? So this horse is also a symbol of strength and nobility. So it's saying that how strong you can be in certain situations, and how things, can take you to a different level. Or sometimes when something is a disappointment, it is definitely preparing you for something better that is going to come. The sun card also represents success and abundance and radiance. Like the sun itself, it gives you strength and vitality to all that are lucky enough to feel its rays. So allow the sun to shine down on you. There is definitely much joy and happiness coming towards you. Okay, fire signs? So that's for you guys. The next card that I pulled up, in fact, is the Nine of Wands. And with the Nine of Wands, this card, speaks about, well, it has a lot of different people can speak about this card in a lot of different ways. But if you look, again, let me hold the card. Sorry. So if you look at this card, the Nine of Wands, it shows a weak-looking man. Again, this is for water signs. It shows a weak-looking man holding on to a wand with 8 upper wands standing behind him. The man looks like he's injured, right? Because he has the bandage on his head and the bandage on his arm. So he looks like he's injured. But he still seems ready to fight. He still looks like he's very much alert, and he's paying attention. You see him looking very closely to see if anything else is coming. He's trying to prepare for what's next. But he's definitely ready to fight another battle. He desires strongly to win. He has a look of hope and determination about him that will help him to go through the one last battle. It's a card that shows a mix of challenges, hope, and triumph. So for some of you water signs who are in a relationship and not sure, maybe you felt like you lost something. Maybe something was very disappointing. Maybe a tower moment came in. Maybe somebody cheated on you. Maybe somebody lied to you. Maybe you're wondering if this person is coming back. Maybe you're wondering if you're going to get another chance to be with this person or fix the situation. Maybe this is not about love. Maybe it's about a job. Maybe you're wanting to get your job back. Maybe some of you got laid off temporarily or suspended temporarily until an outcome comes. But I do feel like you got one more fight left in you. For some of you who lost that love, water signs, and you feel like something may be over, you are not knocked all the way down. It may feel like you've lost something completely. It may feel like you got those 10 of swords in your back, but at the same time, you still have one good fight left in you, and the truth will always set you free. I definitely feel like the mix of challenges, hope, and triumph are within you, water signs, which may be dealing with a fire sign because that came back up. But water signs, it definitely feels like, with this card, with the Nine of Wands tarot card, it symbolizes great hope, even when one is faced by many problems or challenges or blocks, okay, or road bumps or whatever they want to call it. But, anything that may threaten to make you lose your balance, all right? The Nine of Wands symbolizes one's life, which has undergone so many trials and tribulations. It means you've gone through so many different things, water signs, and you don't know how to rise above it. You're trying to find ways to overcome something. But this is definitely showing there's determination, and that you have the will and the strength, and that you will be able to overcome a lot of circumstances, a lot of situations. These one battles are symbolized by the 8 upright Wands. So when you see the other wands here, there are still more trials that you may have to face, true, and that's what these mean. But this can be one major trial or one major challenge that you are supposed to face in order for you to reach your goals and to reach your success in the quest, okay? So, the card is a sign of hope and encouragement, and that you should face your trials with courage so that you may attain your self-respect, your dignity, and success, okay? So that's water signs. Next, I have earth signs, and for earth signs, you have the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So with the Queen of Pentacles, this is going to definitely speak about somebody being very confident, somebody sitting on their throne, so to speak, somebody that is looking at what they have currently. This is practicality. It's got to do. Let me pick up my card because, yeah, with the Queen of Wands, if you look carefully here, with the the Queen of Pentacles, not Queen of Wands. If you look carefully here, you're going to see the Queen of Pentacles card depicts a beautiful woman, inside and out, sitting on a decorated throne, holding her golden coin. It's also a beautiful blossoming tree that's behind her with green floral garden all around her. What does all this mean? It's decorated with various beasts of the earth as well. If you look very closely into this card, you can see the various beasts as well. There's even a rabbit, which is pouncing into the frame, which symbolizes high energy, fertility. So be careful of getting pregnant, earth signs. Also, it talks about, it depicts a certain level of success and prosperity. The rabbit at the bottom cautions us that we should be careful of where we leap when we are chasing that success. So don't leap too quickly. Check things out before you make any decisions, is what this is saying. It's also saying that this is tying you closely with nature and abundance. So there's a lot of opportunities coming with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles also, you have to remember, represents both down-to-earth woman and who plays, many different roles, that she keeps her family happy. She knows how and when to show love. She knows how and when to show the discipline or the disciplinary side of herself. She keeps an orderly home. She cooks, she cleans, she takes care of the children. But do not mistake her for being only a homebody. Alongside of these motherly attributes that she has, she can plan business ventures, execute her plans very successfully. It's through her naturally talented business sense that she is surrounded by such luxury. She is quiet and does not like disclosing her financial accounts. This is somebody who is very private, likes to keep things very secure. Definitely fears that something that got blurted out about her, not wanting people to know her business, would create some type of complexity as well. She desires to keep things simple. She may have a secret bank account. She may keep things private. She may have some money hidden on the side just for backup. You may or she may be in a situation, in a relationship that is not really good, so she is always planned for plan B, okay? She may choose to be careful, vigilant, and self-sufficient, but she definitely may keep things hidden from her partner. This is because she is definitely in a protective mode. She is going to make sure that she can always take care of herself, okay? Always wanting to make sure that what she's doing is for her highest good, and that is no doubt about that. The card that I have for all of you for today, for the day, is going to it's going to be the Eight of Wands. And the reason the Eight of Wands came up, the Eight of Wands, it talks about a lot of different things, but especially where the Eight of Wands, it's rapid action, movement, quick decisions. So again, remember what I just said about earth signs. Don't make too quick decisions, especially when it has to do with business deals or ideas. Now, when you look at the Eight of Wands, The Eight of Wands is depicted, the eights are, it's like flying staves, right? They appear as if they are suspended in the air. Some may look as if they look like wands that are blossoming. They are traveling at a maximum speed, meaning something's coming very quickly. The background where they've traveled through is a clear sky, which represents that there is likely nothing that is going to stand in your way of making it to your destination. Okay, it shows a majestic landscape with a river that is streaming, the water breathing life into the image. The wand also appears like they are about to land, which could possibly signal that there's going to be an end of this long journey. So if you've been going through something for quite a while, this could be also a message telling you that that long fight might be almost finished, that maybe you're in school and you're almost done to get that degree. The image also depicted the Eight of Wands. That means that the difficulties that were brought by the Seven of Wands are finally over. It signifies a strong level of energy, which states the different aspects of your life will be trailblazing. Perhaps important news will be coming on your way. You may experience a sudden yet steady positive growth. Eight of Wands can also mean this could pertain to your work. It also means that the decision that you've been waiting for may be coming your way very soon. Very soon. But you need to be patient. Definitely be patient. And just wait for it, okay? So that's the card of the day. I hope you enjoyed this daily. And look for me on my live. I'll be coming on to do Q&As. $25, one question, okay? Put your question in the payment, or your payment will be a donation only. Thank you. Through PayPal.